Alright, we're loading up. It is the absolute middle of the gosh dang night here. Luke just got to my house. The boys, I think, caught fish today. I think they're sandbagging though, because they were sending me snaps of just like one perch or whatever, but we're loading up now. We got to send it. We have a lot of errands to run on the way. So we're doing some night missions, but I think it's going to be fun. Chill out, dude. We're leaving. All right, let's go.
Just repping the dudes, huh?
Yeah. Stop number one. And so it's not even cold right here, but it's very cold where we're going. So
Decisions.
we need some heavy hitters, dude. 6 hours. What's going to get us there? A couple big dogs.
Old Faithful.
A couple big dogs.
Still working on that sponsorship.
Where's that bang at though? Bottom shelf, brother.
A little bottom shelf.
Yeah. Okay, stop number 2. The boys were already here, but they forgot a bunch of stuff, and then they hid it in the parking lot for us to come get, and now it's like 1 a.m. and we're gonna get it. That's super locked.
Okay, well,
Unless it's just like,
just reef it.
I mean, it's like, that's closed for sure, but like this picture definitely is like this.
There's a door right here. Oh, baby.
Really? That's what we came for? Okay. Get out of here, dude. Okay, we ripped off a pretty good chunk. We made it to Grand Forks, gassing up, and then we're gonna hit the rest. It's like almost 5 a.m. We're gonna get there just in time for it to get light and to go fishing. So I'm looking forward to this. Luckily, we got enough caffeine to make this happen, but I think about 11 o'clock I'm gonna be dragging. So hopefully the boys got it figured out, because I'm gonna be useless for sure.
Lemon drops, cheese curds, coffee, Rockstar, rain, Cheez-Its.
Okay, we made it. It's just getting light. There's approximately 0 lights on in this cabin. So I'm thinking about just laying on the horn. I think we earned a rest, eh?
I say.
But we're there. We're in Devil's Lake. And I'm ready to go beat some fish's brains in. So hopefully the boys are ready. It's very cold here, and I'm not ready for that. It went from like 50 degrees at my house, and it's like 10 right now. And I'm still wearing shorts, so looking forward to this.
And now, as most of the ice across the country has vanished, we embark on a new chapter, venturing far beyond the familiar. This time, the journey takes us to the untamed expanse of North Dakota's legendary Devil's Lake. Known for its sprawling waters and unpredictable nature, this vast and mysterious landscape has lured countless anglers into its depths, promising unforgettable challenges and even greater rewards. Known for its robust populations of walleyes and perch, there is a sleeper that lies within, and it's the very hard to find but incredibly round Devil's Lake crappies. With a deep breath and a bold step, they leave this familiar haven behind to explore new waters, take on untold challenges, and uncover the mysteries of Devil's Lake.
It's like,
What do you got?
one more time.
I think if he does it again, it'll work. Yep, it worked.
What's up? Good morning, day 2, Devil's Lake. We're getting everything situated here, getting the ice houses loaded up, getting everyone's gear into the ice houses, watching Bart fumble around with the ice house over there. It's pretty entertaining, but yeah, we're gonna go back out and try to catch some perch and crappies. 0 on the crappies yesterday, 100 on the perch. It was a great day. We caught a lot of big perch. Bart and Griff both got their PBs, so that was pretty cool. We went and celebrated with some steaks afterwards. I think we're going to go after some perch and crappies again today. I say crappies, realistically, it's probably gonna turn into a perch bite, but for the off chance we actually catch a crappie, we're holding out hope. But today, I think we're gonna be pretty much doing the same thing we did yesterday, fishing small little 10-foot deep basins. Then pretty much on the northwestern part of the lake, there's a lot of sloughs almost. So yeah, I think we're gonna go and head over that way. We got a little bit of a trek, but we gassed the machines up yesterday, so we should be ready to rip today.
So a little update, we made a run way up north to kind of see if these fish had kind of made their start of, migrating up to kind of get ready to spawn, and they did not. We found a few fish, but nothing too great. So we're going to head back down to the southern part of the lake where we found some big perch yesterday, and then expand that area, see if we can find some crappies. So packing up and head out.
I'll drill one, but he's right here.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're marking. You had one.
I ate it on the way down. That's a big one.
Waldo, come over here to get in this hole after he catches this one. There's a hog.
It's a nice one. Damn! That's sick. Big dog. Throw that deucer back in. All right, so we just made a big move. We came back to where the guys were catching them yesterday. We got back here, scoped around, saw one like right away, and was able to get on it, caught a small one. Then we just refound a bigger school and just caught that one. That is a hog perch right there. Super sick. Whoa. But that one literally ate me on the way down. I was just dinking with my deucer, and all of a sudden I just picked up my rod and there was one just gagging on it. Sick perch. That is a fatty. I kind of want to see one of these ones those guys caught the other day, but we're back on some fish. This is sick. First hook sets in North Dakota for me.
This is a real one. Yeah, sorry. I'm going so fast here, but yeah, we just moved to this other spot, found a school of bigger ones. We haven't found the really, really big ones yet, but these are, I mean, solid pounders, not 2-pounders like we were getting yesterday, but they are freaking loaded down there. Just using the Purple Shadow Pinhead again, and they are crushing it. They're not as aggressive as yesterday, but they are super loaded. I mean, there's a lot more of them, it seems like, than yesterday, but they're not as aggressive. Not everyone's just coming in and slamming it. So, different day though, it's a lot brighter. Earlier in the day, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with it.
How long has it been on there?
Hold on, let me get this.
Oh God,
That is a giant, dude. That is a freak. No doubt PB perch. I never caught one that big. That's sick. Look at that thing, dude. Just a blimp. Unreal.
Bring that.
That is sick. Heck yeah, dude.
What do you eat?
Flutter fry. Look at that thing. Absolutely gone. Gone. Drop that deucer in, dude.
Got him. Walleye. There's a eater on the gold Pinhead Pro. Beautiful. That'll make some tacos. We eating tonight, pig. Woo! That thing hit it like a frickin' freight train. That's a jumbo. That's a jumbo. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on back. Ooh, another giant perch. Another giant perch. There's another one down there. Holy crap. When they come in fast. Let's see if I can get another one quick. Holy crap, that was exhilarating. And I do not see any more. I'm swinging the transducer around, see if there's any immediately by me. I'll set this down. Talk about a double right there. Two big fat perch. Absolute donkeys. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Those will eat. Not as big as the ones we caught yesterday, but actually that one might be pretty close. We might be onto something here. Beautiful fish, super orange fins, nice and fat. Both of them just absolutely beautiful. Let's go, give me some, brother. Woo! That is a new double XL drop jig with the new flutter fry, and that is the plum apple color. Try to get it to sit still for you. And those things absolutely freight trained it. So whatever they say about needing meat, you don't need meat. You need NIKU, which actually means meat.
Got it. I'm sure they were thrilled about that. Seemed little. That one caught it on the way down though. Little guy. These are so aggressive. Juvenile. He's a little guy. Waldo's got one.
Big Waldo?
There's a lot of them swimming around. Should pay attention.
What do we got? What do we got? Walleye! That's a fun part of Devil's Lake, right, Griff?
Right, yeah. You get think it's a nice perch, and as soon as you set the hook, you're like, yeah, that's shaking his head a lot. And it's a nice heater walleye. The pink will make into some kind of meal of some sort. But 1/8 ounce purple shadow, doing work. I love this thing. Like, this might be my new favorite color, Pinhead.
Thorne Bros.
Thorne Bros. Whoop whoop. Oh.
In the 1/8 ounce size.
Yeah.
Everyone buys a
Big dog.
1/16.
Oh yeah, I was gonna see that one.
Get him.
You got one coming by you, Bart. It's on the near the bottom. I was gonna say there was a couple of them coming over there.
Oh, baby.
There's a good one. So I was running live trying to get Bart on one, and I seen he had a little one over there, and I turned it, and there was one actually just rolling across the bottom towards me, so I dropped it down there, and this big mama came in and ate the purple shadow. Feels like it. Oh my God. That's over 2 for sure. Hold on, Luke, stay there. Wow, what a fish. Again on that purple shadow pinhead, 1/8 ounce. Just absolutely torqued me over. There was 2 or 3 of them, and this guy just swam by all of them and just said, that's mine. That was awesome. Okay, so we were on the north side of the lake. We came to a different side, which would be we were on the south side of this part of the lake. So yeah, we came down here. We caught some fish here yesterday, but we were here for about an hour, and I think it was a little late in the day because they kind of shut off really quick. So we came back earlier in the day. We ended up going right back to where we found them yesterday, and they were absolutely stacked. But these fish are super skittish because we're only in like 8 feet of water. So you kind of get on them, blow the school apart, and then we kind of broke it down and just started basically making our circle bigger. And eventually we ran into them again. And we're out here trying to catch these crappies, but who's going to pass up a perch like this? I mean, they look like bass. I mean, this one went 115, 112, back-to-back fish. Pretty sweet place. I don't know that I want to chase crappies, but we're going to. But that's hard to.
At least we run into those when we chase the crappies.
It's pretty fun when a perch rips off drag like it's a 3-pound walleye. I mean, they just absolutely hammer it. They fight, they rip drag. They definitely don't want to come up the hole. That's probably the hardest part, is getting them to come up the hole. They're like a big crappie. They want to swirl around. But what an amazing place. We're going to keep at it and probably bounce off this spot and go try to keep chasing the crappies, but it's hard to stop when they're this big.
Hooked up. Yeah. Pinhead that time. Had to work that one a bit. Nice big old perch. Look at that. Sick. On that perch pinhead. Unreal. Big perch. Yeah. That's on that 16th ounce. kind of our bread and butter size, but that perch color is sick. It's like a hot perch, but you can see freaking fire tiger, dude. Insane. I have never been on a perch bite like this, and these things are freaking stacked. Just big. Good God. Got him. Marlin. Okay. He's up in a hut. Oh God. Squirt.
Just another eat it.
Large Marge. Oh. Oh, you flooding? You flooding? Flutter fry. Yoinked.
He got neat.
Another tanker. The perch out here are just nuts. They're so big, dude. Meaty boys. Ooh. See if you can get it in his mouth.
Let's
It's
see.
absolutely clamped.
Squeeze him right behind the eyes.
But it's got to be like a pound and a half, eh?
Yep.
Just the average one. That's stupid.
111.
111? Wow. That's stupid. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Got him. Yep, good one. Yep. That was cool. That was better than the other one. Oh God, it's big. Jesus Christ.
Dude. Holy.
That one's even bigger, dude.
Look at his belly.
Dude. That's a tank. And it's thick all the way to the tail.
Oh my.
Good God. Flutter fry. Another absolute tank.
What you got?
That's a heavy boy right there. On the flutter fry again. Absolute donk. Look at that thing. Unreal. Unreal. I've never been a part of a perch bite, anything like this. And this is so sick. We just scoped another group out this way. We're kind of hopping around trying to get back on some. The sun's just starting to kind of get lower in the sky, but they don't seem to have stopped biting. They're just moving around a lot, but we just refound them. That was pretty sick, eh? Yeah. Absolute mutant. Giant. I don't know, this one's dense, man. It's dense and long. And like all the way to the tail.
That's 2. 2-2.
Oh yeah, dude.
2-4.
2-4.
What?
PB again.
It's long, dude. This is a really long one.
2-4, dude. Look at that thing. Right at 15. Just kissing 15. Just an absolute cow. That is my PB. I broke it earlier, but this one is substantially bigger. So we're gonna let this one go. We have a ton of keepers, but look at that perch, dude. That's a freaking 8-inch hole. That is just ridiculous. They grow them big out here, and we're gonna keep fishing around. This has been super fun. I've never been, like I said, a part of anything like this, and we were just beating them down. They're kind of moving around still, but when you get on them, you get bit right away. So we're gonna look around, maybe find some walleyes. We still haven't cracked the code on the crappie thing out here, but my hands are frozen. I think I'm gonna let the other boys hop around for a little bit while I warm them up. And this day is not quite over yet. We got a little bit of time before the sun goes down, and we're gonna make it count. Okay, we're packing things up. We fished around a little bit more, and nothing happened. So we're gonna call it while it's still light out. We got a little bit of a drive back to where the truck's at, and then back to the cabin, and we're gonna get some food rolling. We got a bunch of fish to clean tonight, so yeah, I think we're gonna get back to a little celebration, little break your PB action. So,
And some carving.
yeah, and a lot of meat carving, I think. Like a lot. So I think we got the ones from yesterday are probably now thawed out, which is good. The ones from today we got in the cooler, so they should be premium, ready to rip. And we'll just get it done. Get this thing going, hang out for a bit, and figure out where we're heading tomorrow. This is a big freaking lake, so we got some homework to do, I think, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
2-pounder, baby.
It's a little planned.
Oh yeah. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Wrap one of these around it.
Yep.
Oh, this?
Nice.
Got the perch koozie.
Love it.
I was like,
Did you just record where you talked about, oh, you're by that point? Okay.
By the blood hole. Where we talking about?
All right, welcome back to the Frozen Kitchen. We just got off the lake. We're back at Dakota Sunset Resort. This place is absolutely sick. These cabins are really good. We got a spot where you can literally pull the truck right up. They got a fish cleaning shack. We just went and knocked the sides off of all these perch, bunch of walleyes. It was super nice. So now we're just chilling in the cabin. We got a full kitchen here, so we're gonna get to cooking. I got a couple different recipes I'm gonna do tonight. Blackened fish nachos, some fish mini tacos, and then we're gonna mess around with some perch eggs, I think, tonight. So boys are all hyped. They're just chilling back here, getting ready to watch this all go down. But we're gonna get into cooking right now, and I think this is gonna be a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna make these things kind of both at the same time, but I'm gonna start with the blackened fish. So I got a little bowl here. I'm gonna make up a little blackened seasoning. So pretty much what goes into that, garlic, salt, and then chili powder, paprika, and then I got some cayenne pepper, a little cumin. And I mean, you can kind of make this whatever you want. I'm gonna make it a little more on the spicy side. But if you don't like it as spicy, add a little bit of brown sugar to it. It caramelizes really nice. But I'm gonna get this all put together. I got some of the catch and cook seasonings I'm gonna put in there too. The all terrain is an awesome one for this. It's kind of a barbecue sauce, doesn't have a lot of heat. That's the kind of the flavor there. So I can add that one without it being like crazy hot for everybody. So bang this together, and then we're gonna season all this fish. Put a little oil on there, and that's just gonna hang out for a little bit. But I'm gonna put this seasoning together, show you exactly what that looks like. So I'm just getting the fish all seasoned up here. I'm gonna end up cooking this just in some melted butter in a pan behind me. And this is just gonna hang out while I prep some of the stuff for the mini tacos. So right after this, we're gonna cut up some potatoes, and that's actually gonna be the base of the filling for these mini tacos. So we're gonna get those boiling, and that's gonna all kind of happen at the same time. So once the fish is all seasoned, we'll get it cooked up, and then it'll just kind of hang out until we're ready to put everything together. But this is gonna smell insane. Which is good, because this cabin could use a little zhuzhing up after all the boys came back after a day. So, a little blackened seasoning never hurt anybody. Alright, so I got some Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm just going to dice these up small, just into little like 1/2-inch cubes. I got a pot right here with a little bit of water in it. I'm just going to cube them up, put them in there. We're gonna get this water boiling, and once it's boiling, we'll just simmer it for about 15 minutes till they're just fork tender, and then we'll drain them off and basically just mash them up. So we're making mashed potatoes with a little bit less other ingredients in it. We're just gonna mash them, add a little salt and pepper to it, let that cool down, and that's gonna be the base for our filling. We're gonna use a little bit of this blackened fish actually in those tacos, a little bit of cheese, And we're going to use wonton wrappers for the actual tortillas. So I'll show you how to do that. Makes perfect mini tacos every single time. Super easy. So I'm going to get these diced up. Then we're going to start cooking the fish. So I'm going to get these potatoes boiling. Like I said, I'm going to bring them up to a boil and then just simmer them for about 15 minutes until they're tender with a fork. And then we'll just drain them, mash them up, add a little salt and pepper. Okay, so potatoes are rolling behind me. I'm going to start cooking the fish. I'm just going to melt some butter in a pan, add a little oil to it. It'll keep the butter from burning as quickly. And then we're just going to keep it on a fairly low heat. And we're just going to cook these till that blackening season is nice and charred up nice. And it is going to be super delicious. It's not super critical that you get this pan hot, like I said. We're just looking to keep this really moist fish and not overcook it. So this is all going to get basically cooked again anyway, so we don't have to overdo it here. We're just going to get it all ready to rip. And this pan behind me. Oh, you're not going to like this.
I'm going to be so mad. Go.
I told you, you're not going to.
No sizzle, Pink. What the hell?
You don't want it to sizzle, dude. We're going to mace ourselves out the goddamn cabin. Just relax. Everybody just chill out. Everything's fine. We got the fish all cooked up, it's just chilling out behind us, and we're just gonna start putting some nachos together. Griff's just gonna lay down a ton of chips. I'm gonna start cutting some stuff up. I got some red onion, some tomatoes. We have a little bit of sweet corn, some green onions. Just gonna kind of mince all that up really small, get the corn down, and then the corn chips down, and then just start loading them up with cheese, all the toppings, crumble the fish on top, and then we're gonna pop it in a 400-degree oven for like 10 minutes just to melt everything, and then they're gonna be ready to rip. So yeah, we're looking real good. We're definitely gonna need 2 bags of chips. We should just load this up. We should probably do that. We should just do 2 pans, eh? Yeah, 2 pans.
Why not?
No doubt. No doubt.
Perch meat.
I think that's so dialed.
It's thick.
Yep. All right, so I got all this stuff cut up. I got some onions, I got some tomatoes, cilantro, a little green onion. I have some sweet corn there. So I got pepper jack and Monterey Jack cheese. I like these, especially for these blue corn nachos, since both the cheeses are white. I'm just gonna sprinkle pretty heavily here, and then I'm gonna actually like mix it into the chips, so it's gonna have cheese down in between all the layers of the chips, and then we're gonna top it up like crazy with all this stuff. We're gonna get these totally stacked. I do have some jalapeno slices too to go in with the corn and everything. So these are gonna be pretty dialed, loaded nachos. So I'm just gonna go through, load them up with cheese, load them up with toppings, and then also load them up with fish. All right, so we got the nachos ready to go. They're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna mash these potatoes up, get the tacos ready to rip, and then throw the nachos in the oven so everything's done at about the same time here. Potatoes are fork tender. I'm just gonna take a masher and just crush them up. I'm not gonna add like any milk or anything like that to this. All I'm gonna do, salt and pepper, let it cool down, and then we're gonna mix the fish with these potatoes and some cheese. And then we're gonna stuff our little tacos. So I have some wonton wrappers. That's what we're gonna use for our taco shells. I love these because they're super pliable. So like corn tortillas break when you stuff them. These ones don't. So we'll do that. And then we're just gonna shallow fry them in a pan behind me. They're gonna get nice and crispy and make perfect mini tacos every single time. So get this mashed up, get everything mixed together, and then we're gonna stuff some tacos. All right, now we're just gonna crumble some fish into these potatoes. Get these tacos stuffed. So I got a stack of these round wonton wrappers. Like I said, I'm gonna use these for basically like our tortilla. So just take about a tablespoon of that potato and blackened fish mixture with the cheese in it, fold them over, press them flat, and boom, we're just gonna shallow fry these up. We're gonna make an absolute ton of these. They come like, I swear, like 100 in a pack or whatever, so you can really crank through a bunch of these, just about a tablespoon at a time. Load them up. We'll just stack them as deep as we can go here. These things are gonna be super good. They get really, really crispy too. Okay, got the tacos all made up. I'm gonna just fire these nachos into the oven behind me, 400 degrees for about 10 minutes, just to get the cheese all melted down nice. Keep the chips nice and crispy. Put those in there. I'm gonna heat some oil up, fry these off. They're gonna take like 2 minutes per side, so very quick. I'm doing big batches. Pull them off and everything's gonna be ready to rip. I got the guac I made earlier in the fridge, so I'm gonna serve that with this. These are great to just like dip in guac or salsa or whatever. We got nachos. Everything's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna get this in the oven now. 10 minutes, we're there. Wonton wrapper tacos going in. Got some heated oil here. Drop them in. I don't want it to be like crazy bubbling, so you want that oil probably right about like 325. Drop them in and then just monitor that so it doesn't splatter too bad, but they will brown up very quickly, so about 1 to 2 minutes per side, and then we'll pull them off. All right, so we got everything dialed here. We got the little mini tacos made up, super crispy. I got some guac that I made. The nachos are ready to rip. And last thing to do is just take a little bit of lime, squeeze it down over everything. Love finishing off any fish dishes with just some fresh lime juice. These are gonna be unreal. The boys are gonna crush these, no doubt in my mind. So all of these things are super hot, but these stay really crispy. A little bit of guac. That might be one of my favorite fish tacos, to be totally honest. So we're gonna get after this. We have a ton of perch eggs. I think we're gonna stick around for like tomorrow. We're gonna mess with that. We have so much to crush here, and we got a lot to do before tomorrow on the ice. So we're gonna get things dialed. We got a game plan for tomorrow. Looking very much forward to this one. So time to eat, boys. Let's go.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back out to Devil's Lake, and today we're on the search for crappies. So what that involves is probably not catching a lot of crappies, more than likely. We're hopeful, but there's not a ton of them in here from what we know, but they're very big. So the hope is to show you guys one of them. That's like the whole hope. But we're back to an area we fished earlier in the week. We thought we'd seen a few here, and we're just going to kind of keep exploring with all the guys here now. And it's supposed to be a beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 40 degrees, sunny, just gorgeous. So it's a much more optimal day for us to move around and cover water than it was the first day when it was like, felt like negative 20. So when we get to work, see if we can put one of these Devil's Lake bottom dwelling shrimp eaters on the top of the ice. We'll see.
Okay, me and Waldron are still bouncing around a little bit. We're in this area where there's kind of an old road bed. We're starting to see a lot more fish on live. pointing it around. We haven't really connected much. A lot of them look like a lot bigger fish, like maybe pike, maybe some walleyes. It's the middle of the day, but while we're kind of bouncing around this area, we're going to be kind of in the same couple hundred yards here for a little bit, just looking around. We do have some tip ups with, so we're going to put some dead baits down and maybe score a pike or something. We're going to put some big dead minnows on this thing. I'm just setting the depth right now. We're in like 8 feet of water, so I'm just going to put it about a foot and a half off bottom. Then while we're cruising around looking, we'll at least have a bait soaking. So see if we can pick up a little meat bite action.
Let's go.
We got a flag. It is not windy and the bait is super dead. So yeah, something ate it. Got him. Oh, it's not small. Hooked up, baby. He was just sitting there with it. It's big. It's heavy, dude.
It ain't moving.
This is a good one.
Let's freaking
Heavy. We got a big dog on, dude. What do we got? Oh yeah.
Oh. You see him?
Yeah. I mean, it blocked out the whole bottom of the hole. Did not like it when it got right to the bottom. There's just so much ice. It's hard to see what's what here. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Watch your hand. There's a hook in it. Yep. Don't throw it. I got it. All right. Woo, quick strike rig on the outside of the mouth. Nice pike though. Heck yeah. Little Devil's Lake freaking gator. That's what I'm talking about. I think there's a lot more of these around here that we can get into today.
Yep.
That's super sick though.
That was immediate.
Yeah, I mean that thing was in there for like 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Big dead minnow down there.
I think that's
boom.
what you said. Within 10 minutes, it's gonna go.
It's gonna go. First try.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna let this one go, but I think there will be more of these to come. I think we're gonna get some more tip ups out and maybe make this happen. Put that one back in there. Nice dark fish though. Cool.
Yeah, for how dirty the water is.
Sick.
Nice.
Let's do it again.
Go.
Do it again.
So we kind of came out this morning kind of just to look for fish and kind of figure out where these things are, like where a lot of life is. And what we've kind of heard with the crappies, instead of like chasing them around, apparently it's better to just kind of get in an area where you see them and then just like let them roll through. So what we're doing is we're going to set out some tip ups while we do that and hopefully catch some bigger predator fish and hopefully run into some of the crappies. Just kind of set up and just kind of chill and let them roll through and hopefully get a couple crappies, a few walleyes, some pike, maybe even a big perch. But we haven't really seen many perch in this area, so I'm guessing it's going to be pike, walleye kind of a deal. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Rip it over to him. All right, Griff, what do we need to do? Do you need me to drill another hole or just wait here? Okay. I'll keep jigging. Hello, fish. I am just a dying bait fish. I am so scared. I am a dying little perch. What the f just happened? Walleye. Dude, I was just sitting there jigging and all of a sudden my rod just went bent over. I didn't mark a thing and I was like, what was that? Came back in, floored it. That was sick. I literally never even marked it. He's gonna die. That new koi colored pinhead is deleted, gone. I didn't even like try to feed him it either, and barely even marked it. Meat. All right, so this is what that thing ate. That's that new koi color. Really sick orange color, to be honest. Caught a few fish on it already this year. Got that chartreuse gaff hook on it. Looks great. And yeah, that guy, I mean, throttled it. Evidently that's going to be a good color on Devil's Lake, I can tell. Because yeah, he ate that really good.
Yeah. Ready? Oh, that was sick. I gotta get more bait. We're getting worked, boys.
Yeah, she's ripping.
We're getting this one.
Double?
Ooh, that could be a walleye. Fathead man.
All right.
All right, boys. Didn't get a good hook. There we go. This could potentially be an eater. You got him? We got him, boys. Little guy. Sweet. Nice Devil's Lake Slimer. Gaff trebles to the lip. We started letting them eat it a little bit longer sometimes with these. Depending on the day, it's like they're just T-boning the bait and sitting there with it. And that one obviously is still hooked right in the front of the mouth. Not totally gagging on that minnow, but that's okay. Sweet fish. Put that one back right away. Let's get an absolute giant. I want to see like a freaking 40-incher. Sick. All right, tip-ups are flying. We got a lot more baits to put down. I think this is gonna get fun today. We're gonna be doing a little bit of running, no doubt in my mind.
Gone?
Yeah, I never got hooked. I think it was a walleye. Want to know what's crazy?
The hook was twisted?
I just hooked the hook from the fish we broke off, dude. Before. This is the colored hook that was on there.
No way.
I have the hook with the minnow right here. So literally I had this hook like this when I reeled it in. So whatever fish broke me off earlier, I just hooked that hook that was in his mouth and got it back.
That's one in a
Pretty cool. They returned it for us. That was nice of him. That was messed up. I looked down and I'm like, why is there two hooks? The white one was literally on there like this.
That's unbelievable.
What? That was
How was that even?
unreal, but it just happened.
That'll never happen.
No, you're right there. That was insane. I'm like, why the fuck is there two hooks on there? I got him. Yep. He literally took it out of my hand as I was dropping it down there. I went to set the thing and it just started whipping. I'm like, oh, okay. Come on, Freddy. I got him! I went to set the thing down and it just goes, pew! And I'm like, okay. There was my hook thief. He returned my hook. I gave him a minnow. So fair trade, I guess. That'll never happen again, though. You hook your own hook that was stolen by a pike.
What, half hour later?
Yeah. And then you miss him, then drop back down and catch him.
Yeah, I haven't not been marking since the moment you told me to come here. Walleye! I don't know, it's a baby walleye though. This is the smallest one I've caught. Look at that little guy.
Boop. Healing line. Gotta be chill. We're gonna let him eat it on this one. Oh, I like that it's going slow. I like that. I'm frothing. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, he's down there.
No fish over
Where's he
there.
going? He's going this way. Going that way. Let's stick this thing. Got him. Heavy. Heavy. Yep. This is one of the right ones here. Yes. This. Ain't no baby, tell you that. Nice one. Oh, he's all wrapped up. That's a good one. He's gator rolling down there. Oh yeah. Quick strike. I'm all locked up. I'm just trying to keep him in the hole so he doesn't go ballistic. Let's see what we got. Nice fish. Another one, probably right around 30 inches. Pretty out here though. They got that really nice dark backdrop on them. Freaking lake pike, man. Cool fish. So, even though the crappie thing's not going down, we've been on trips before where we really were like forcing it to kind of happen, and it's not happening.
So
but
we're catch pike.
So we're catching pike, and luckily we have some bait still, and we're gonna just keep catching pike, I think. So we're still gonna keep looking for these crappies, maybe maneuver to some walleye action, but for right now, I'm not pissed about that. Super fun. All right, let's get that thing back. Woo!
Mad one.
Yes.
All right, so a little bit of an update. We moved to the new area. I think Griff broke off on a pike on a tip up. I just caught a little walleye. I'm working a lot more fish, seeing a lot more activity, so that's good. Gonna keep working around, but it is a beautiful day to be on the ice in North Dakota. And whenever we're out on these beautiful days, we're wearing our relevant sunglasses. We've been working with them for years. I still don't know how people go ice fishing and are outside all day and don't have shades on, because it's like the reflection, it's so bright in the winter. So the hard water bronzes are awesome. They're great driving sunglasses in the winter too. These are the rose golds. They're my favorite. I absolutely love them. And I know Relevant is running a sale right now. I'll put all the details right here. This is like 8 months ahead of time, so I don't know exactly what they are, but they'll be right here. Relevant sale going on. Hit them up and get yourself some sunglasses. Now we're gonna keep trying to catch more fish.
Flag. We got him. Then we got a pliers.
I do. I can provide you a tungsten tool. The bottom one came off. Good news. All right, there we go. Little guy, about the average for the day.
Yeah, they're all about that same size. And their poop is brown.
They're eating shrimp.
Wonder what they eat.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep, obviously keep jigging, keep poking around, and yeah, we'll probably get this rigged again, and I don't know, just see if we can get a really big pike too. Like we said, we're kind of leaning into the whole the piker biting thing today. And it's pretty fun to chase tip-ups around. We never really get to do this. We're very bad at it too, so don't take much of the tips we're giving you right now. Unless it's Pink. Pink knows what he's talking about. We don't really.
We'll wait for Pink on.
Yes. All right, back to it. All right, this pike fishing has been fun, however, audible. Devil's Lake has a very good, typically, sunset walleye bite. We ran into some walleyes earlier today, and kind of the rumor is if you catch them in the middle of the day, you're probably going to catch them pretty good at sunset. So that's our hope. We don't really know. We're going to go over to an area with some hard bottom, kind of in like 5 to 6 feet of water, and do a little walleye fishing, which is very new for the Chronicles. So yeah, let's go do that. We did it.
All right, yeah, so we came back to a spot we found earlier. We caught a walleye earlier, and apparently out here, if you find them right away, they're there. So we came back at sunset, just popped this one, nice eater. Got it on this custom Thorne rod that me and Pink designed, and pretty sweet rod. So yeah, split grip, when, you know, what do they call these again? Recoil guides, thank you. And yeah, just about 6 feet of water, just jigging as hard as you can, and they just come in and slam it. That was fun. It was a different bite though. I mean, it was just boom. Not like the perch, just a lot heavier, you know what I mean? More aggressive, but super fun. Well, we did it though. That's what we wanted. Got this guy. Nice eater. Got it on my custom Thorne walleye rod we had made. Super sweet. Really sensitive. Using an 1/8 ounce pinhead. That's another eater.
Obviously, we are off the water, and we did not get a crappie. However, the perch bite was.
Perch was good. Walleyes were sick.
Yeah.
I'd come back for that. Crappies, no bueno.
Good tip up bites and
Yeah,
pike.
I think we should just crappie fish somewhere else.
that's probably a good idea. Yeah, so to close the season, we wanted to get out one more time, and really the only place we could go with ice is Devils. So we came up to here and we're like, maybe we'll catch a crappie. But realistically, I think we all kind of knew that this was going to end up being a perch, walleye, everything mission, and just hope we caught a crappie. And we didn't, which is fine, because the fishing up here is absolutely fantastic. We had a blast closing out the year. It is 50-something degrees out right now, Pink's in shorts.
Yeah.
Springtime. Springtime is here. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging along this whole trip up to Devil's Lake. We enjoyed it, and yeah, I don't think any of us know what's next, but it should be fun.
I'd like to go home now.